finding a career that is best fit for me, I've decided to interview a 25-year professional in the field, namely Mr. Leroy Garcia, who is a production manager at the Ballinger, Texas branch of Mueller Incorporated. So today we will learn a little bit about our interviewee, Mr. Garcia. We will learn a little bit about what he does in the job specifics, the job description, and we'll also learn about some new things that I've learned about the position in interviewing Mr. Garcia, and my next steps as a college student in preparing to pursue a career in the field. And finally, we'll wrap everything up by discussing everything that we've learned today. So a little bit about my interviewee, Mr. Garcia. As previously stated, Mr. Garcia is a 25-year professional in the field. He works at the Ballinger, Texas branch of Mueller Incorporated, and he also did not start, of course, as a production manager. Rather, he worked his way up without a college degree over the years. And so a little bit about Mueller. Mueller is a manufacturing company that manufactures anything steel building related, anything from screws, beams, metal sheets, windows, doors. They pretty much have you covered. They manufacture out of these orange buildings, A, B, C, and D. And where Leroy Garcia comes into this is he facilitates the movement of materials from these buildings into the loading docks, which is the red circle X on here. He is responsible for getting all the materials loaded onto the trailers and delivered to the end users or other branches of Mueller Incorporated. And onto the responsibilities of the job. When I asked Mr. Garcia what the most difficult part of his job was, he said it was dealing with difficult employees. And in November 31st, 2013 edition of Forbes magazine, the leading contributor, Erica Anderson, stated that in the field of management, dealing with difficult employees is inevitable. So in addition to that, Leroy also deals with keeping outgoing freight correct, make sure it gets to the correct place and the correct amount of materials at the correct time. He also makes sure that the material is not damaged, and he also has to make sure that each trailer that goes out of Mueller Ballinger is highway safe. He also has to make sure that he keeps his employees motivated to achieve to a certain standard. And moving on to the more important things, such as salary range and benefits, a production manager at Mueller can expect to earn anywhere from $60,000 to $90,000 in a year. And the benefits include 401k, life, health, and dental, of course. And as a future employee of Mueller, I wanted to compare with what I want, most importantly, to what Mueller offers. And this is a 2020 edition of Fractal. It's a business statistics article. It's a website. And the lead contributor, Carrie Jones, she conducted a survey of over 2,000 people asking which benefits are most important. And the top two here are the life, health, and dental, of course, which Mueller offers not only for yourself, but your family as well, which is a huge plus. And the flexible hours, which Mueller does offer for the newer employees, but for production management, I would not expect it to be as well as the newer employees. So, throughout the interview with Mr. Garcia, I was able to learn some new things about the career. I was able to learn the long list of benefits, which was a pleasant thing to learn. Not just the 401k or the life, health, or dental, but Mueller has an extensive list of benefits, not only for yourself, but for your family as well. And also, I was able to learn some more meticulous responsibilities of being a production manager at Mueller, such as keeping your trailers in coordination with Texas Department of Transportation. They send out about 120 to 150 loads a week, so each of those loads has to be in coordinates with the Texas Department of Transportation. So it's pretty meticulous to keep those in line. And in regards to my education, or the next step would be my education. I would finish my education here at Angelo State. I have about a year till I get my degree in business management, and then I would pursue a career in the production management field. I have about a year left, so it's not too far. And I know that not having or having a degree will not guarantee me a job, but it will definitely put me in the right spot. So today we were able to learn a lot more about the profession, starting with our interviewee, Mr. Garcia. We learned a little about what he does and the job specifics. We got to learn some new things that I've learned personally, and what my next step is in pursuing a degree in the field. So in closing, I was glad that I was able to share the information I gathered from Mr. Garcia to you, and after today I hope you know a lot more about the field of production management than you did before.